Thank you for taking time for our content. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. We often chase relationships with people who don't feel the same, aim for careers that don't match our true passions, and hold on to dreams we secretly know aren't realistic. We waste time and energy trying to make things fit that just aren't meant to. But here's the thing, life tends to guide us toward what's truly right for us. When we're on the right path, doors open easily, opportunities come up naturally, and the right people show up at just the right time. It's as if the universe is helping us along. On the other hand, when we're chasing something that isn't meant for us, we face resistance. We struggle and fight, but no matter how hard we try, we don't make progress. That's because we're going against the natural flow of life. I remember when I wanted to become a lawyer. I studied pre-law, prepped hard for the LSAT, and even got into a great law school, but something felt off. I was forcing myself into a role that didn't fit. When I listened to my intuition, I realized law wasn't for me. Instead, I felt drawn to business and entrepreneurship. I took the leap, even though it meant starting over. Once I made that shift, everything began to fall into place. I found great mentors, new opportunities, and a sense of fulfillment I hadn't known before. It felt like the universe was rewarding me for following my true path. The same is true for relationships. How many times have you chased someone who wasn't interested? You text them, try to run into them, or convince them to give you a chance, but they just aren't responding. Meanwhile, there could be someone else who's ready to love you, appreciates you, and supports your dreams. But if you're too focused on someone who doesn't choose you, you might miss out on the love you deserve. It's hard to accept, but sometimes the people we want most are the ones least suited for us. The sooner we redirect our energy toward those who truly value us, the sooner we can find happiness. This goes for careers and passions too. Many people stay in jobs they don't like because they're afraid to take the risk of doing something new. They convince themselves they're not qualified, don't have what it takes, or that it's not the right time. But if you have a strong desire to make a change, there's no better time than now. Yes, it's scary and takes courage to leave your comfort zone, but the alternative is worse living with regret, wondering what might have been if you'd followed your heart. I'll never forget when I decided to leave my corporate job and start my own business. It was terrifying, and many people told me I was crazy for giving up a steady paycheck for something uncertain. But deep down, I knew it was what I was meant to do. I had a vision for my life that couldn't be confined to a cubicle, and I was willing to risk everything to bring it to life. And you know what? It was the best decision I ever made. Yes, there were challenges and setbacks, but the rewards have been greater than I ever imagined. I wake up every day excited to do work I love, to make a positive impact, and to live life on my terms. None of this would have happened if I'd stayed stuck in a career that didn't choose me. So here's my challenge to you. Take a hard look at your life. Are you choosing things that are truly choosing you back? Are your relationships uplifting and inspiring you, or are you settling for less than you deserve? Are you doing work that excites you, or just going through the motions for a paycheck? Are you following dreams that make your heart sing, or letting fear and doubt hold you back? If you realize you're choosing things that aren't choosing you, it's time to make a change. Let go of what no longer serves you and create space for what's truly meant for you. It might be scary and uncomfortable, but I promise you this, when you align with what's truly right for you, magic happens. Doors that were closed suddenly open, strangers become supporters, and opportunities fall into your lap. It's like the universe is saying, finally, you're on the right path. Here's everything you need to make your dreams a reality. But it all starts with a choice to honor yourself, listen to your inner voice, and trust that life is guiding you towards your highest good. A choice to let go of what's not meant for you and embrace what is. I know it's not easy. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and times when you question everything. But in those moments, remember this: you are worthy of a life that feels good. You deserve relationships that nourish your soul, work that ignites your passion, and experiences that fill you with joy. The only way to create that kind of life is by choosing what chooses you. Start today, even if it's just one small step. Let go of something that's been weighing you down and open yourself to something new. Trust your instincts, follow your heart, and believe the universe has your back. When you do, your life will unfold in ways more beautiful than you ever imagined. It's not about forcing things or controlling every outcome. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and allowing yourself to be guided toward what's truly meant for you. Have faith that even when things don't go as planned, There's always a higher purpose. I've seen it in my life moments that seemed like setbacks were blessings in disguise. Painful endings made way for new love, and failures paved the way for greater successes. It's all part of the journey, and each experience is a chance to learn, grow, and evolve. So embrace the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and the unexpected detours. Trust that every step is leading you closer to your true path, even if it doesn't feel that way at the time. Most importantly, never stop listening to that inner voice that knows what's right for you. It might start as a whisper, but the more you listen, the louder it will become. As you begin to align your life with its guidance, everything will start to flow with more ease. You'll attract the right people, opportunities, and experiences like a magnet. You'll feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment that you never thought possible. But it all begins with the willingness to let go of what's not choosing you. You need to make space for what's truly meant for you, trust in the journey, and believe that your best life is just beyond your comfort zone. So, take a deep breath, gather your courage, and take that first step. Choose what chooses you, and watch your world transform in ways you never imagined. It won't always be easy, but I promise it will always be worth it. Life is too short to settle for anything less than what lights up your soul. You deserve to wake up every day feeling excited, inspired, and alive. You deserve to be surrounded by people who love and appreciate you for who you truly are. You deserve to do work that gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Most of all, you deserve to live a life that feels true to your deepest desires. So, stop choosing what's not choosing you and start embracing what is. Trust the journey. Trust yourself. And trust that the universe is always working in your favor. No matter the challenges, remember that you have everything within you to create a life beyond your wildest dreams. It's time to stop settling, stop compromising, and start living the life you were meant to live. It's time to choose yourself, choose your dreams, and choose a future that fills you with excitement and possibility. When you do, I promise the best is yet to come. When I was in my 20s, I was in a long-term relationship that I thought was my forever. We had been together for years, and I convinced myself this person was my soulmate. I had invested so much time, energy, and emotion into the relationship that I couldn't imagine my life without them. But over time, I noticed signs that things weren't right. We argued often, never resolving anything. We had different values and goals for the future, and I felt like I was always compromising my own needs to keep the peace. Still, I held on, thinking if I just tried harder, loved more, things would work out. It wasn't until a close friend had a heart-to-heart with me that I began to see the truth. She pointed out how this relationship was draining me, holding me back and stopping me from being my true self. She reminded me of all the dreams and goals I had put aside because they didn't align with my partner's vision. Most importantly, she made me see that I deserved more than what I was settling for. It was hard to accept, but deep down, I knew she was right. I had been choosing someone who wasn't choosing me back in the way I needed. I was pouring everything into a relationship that was never going to be what I truly wanted. So I made the tough decision to end things and go out on my own. It was terrifying, and there were moments of doubt, but over time I noticed something amazing happening. I suddenly had time and energy to focus on myself and my goals. I pursued hobbies I had abandoned, reconnected with old friends, and made new ones. I began to feel a joy and freedom I hadn't felt in years. And then, when I least expected it, I met someone new, someone who shared my values, supported my dreams, and loved me for exactly who I was. It was like the universe had been waiting for me to let go of what wasn't right, so it could bring me something better. Looking back, I realized none of that would have been possible if I had stayed in that old relationship, settling for less than I deserved. So, if you find yourself in a similar situation, whether in relationships, your career, or any part of your life, remember this: you are worthy of more than you can imagine. You deserve to be with someone who chooses you every day, who supports your dreams, and encourages you to be your best self. You deserve work that fills you with passion and purpose, and to be surrounded by people who uplift and inspire you. To attract those things into your life, you must be willing to let go of what's no longer serving you. You need to make space for something new, even if it feels scary and uncertain. Most importantly, you have to choose yourself, even when it means making difficult decisions and facing your fears head-on. I know it's not easy, I've been there, but on the other side of that fear lies a life beyond your wildest dreams. A life where you wake up feeling excited, inspired and alive. A life where you're surrounded by people who love and appreciate you for who you truly are. A life where you're doing work that gives you purpose and meaning. The only way to create that life is by being true to yourself, listening to your inner voice, and choosing what truly chooses you. It might mean ending a relationship that's no longer serving you, even if it's painful. It might mean leaving a draining job to pursue a new, uncertain career. It could mean letting go of old habits and beliefs that hold you back, even if it feels uncomfortable. But I promise you this, when you have the courage to release what's not meant for you and embrace what is, your life will transform in ways you can't imagine. You'll attract joy, abundance, and fulfillment beyond your dreams. You'll find a sense of purpose and meaning you never knew existed. Most importantly, you'll become the person you were always meant to be: authentic, empowered, and unapologetically yourself. So, start today. Take a hard look at your life and ask yourself what you need to let go of to make space for something better. Trust your instincts, listen to your heart, and believe in yourself every step of the way. Remember, no matter what challenges arise, you have everything within you to create a life that feels good, a life that chooses you back. It's not about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about growing, learning, and evolving. It's about having the courage to face your fears and take bold steps toward your dreams. Most of all, it's about believing in yourself and your ability to create a life that truly fulfills you. I know it's tempting to stay in your comfort zone, to stick with what's familiar, but I'm here to tell you that there's so much more waiting for you on the other side of fear. There's a whole world of possibilities, experiences, and relationships you haven't even imagined yet. The only way to discover them is by letting go of what's holding you back and stepping into the unknown. Take a deep breath, summon your courage, and trust that the universe has your back. Believe that every challenge, every setback, every heartbreak is leading you closer to your true path. When you choose what chooses you, everything will fall into place at the right time. It might not happen overnight, and there will be moments of doubt, but I promise you this: when you stay true to yourself and keep choosing what feels aligned, your life will unfold in ways more beautiful than you ever could have planned. You'll look back on this moment and realize that every challenge, every risk, every step was leading you to exactly where you were meant to be. You'll feel a deep sense of gratitude for the journey that brought you to this point. So don't wait another moment to start living the life you truly want. Don't waste another day settling for less than you deserve. Choose yourself, choose your dreams, and choose a future that fills you with excitement and possibility. And remember, every step of the way, you are not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path, faced their fears, and leapt toward their dreams. Draw strength from their stories and know that if they can do it, so can you. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, support your vision, and inspire you to be your best self. Seek mentors, coaches, and communities that can guide you through the ups and downs of the journey. Most importantly, never stop believing in yourself and your ability to create a life beyond your wildest dreams. Go out there and make it happen. Embrace your true path, follow your heart, and never settle for less than you deserve. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness, and I have no doubt you have everything it takes to make your dreams a reality. Believe in yourself, believe in your journey, and trust that the universe is always on your side, every step of the way. Remember that you are worthy, capable, and destined for greatness. Keep choosing what chooses you, and watch your life unfold in ways more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. Thank you.